WSRU-TV family! Slippery Yacht's graduation is just around the corner, and I and several other WSRU-TV members will be watching to signal the end of our time at the Rock this Saturday. You may not have seen me too much this semester, but I have been working just as hard for this team behind the scenes, reviewing strips and supporting where I could. However, I spent the majority of my semester at the front of a classroom as a student teacher to over 100 students at Hampton High School, and for that I am incredibly thankful to have that opportunity. But to get back to where I began, I decided to join WSRU-TV at the same time I first joined the Rocket, my fall semester of my sophomore year. In fact, my first jobs with WSRU-TV were to help rewrite strips and be the official graphic swiper behind this very set to operate that TV. I start there because I met a very special person through this swiper role, Aaron Mary. We first met in this very studio as friends, joking with each other in between takes. However, we quickly became each other's #1 supporters as we became true partners in life. And I'm beyond grateful for the opportunity to have met him and see us grow over the past 3 years. My time at SRU had high and low moments. I had moments where my work in student media challenged me to stick to my mission and values, even when others thought against my work. I had to adjust to a global pandemic, reorganizing my work and preparing for a student teaching semester during COVID-19, which is a lot to handle in a senior year. However, we all accomplished so much under pressure and under abnormal circumstances. For myself, I was named Student Leader of the Year in 2020. I led the Rocket to receive over 30 awards this past year, and I was named a Senior Presidential Scholar for maintaining a 4.0 GPA during all of my time at the Rock. However, with all that in mind, I couldn't have done this without the support of those around me. Dr. Fleming has been one of the biggest mentors in my life, and I am incredibly thankful for all of her guidance as we took on these tasks during a difficult time in our lives. Sincerely, Dr. Fleming, thank you. And I look forward to talking all about you in my first classroom. To my past WSRU-TV friends, thank you for the memories and for your support, especially as an education major just trying out this TV production thing. I'll forever treasure these memories, including the fears of getting lost with my dearest friend, Sammy Amato. To the current members of WSRU-TV, we did it. We made it through a year in these abnormal circumstances, having masked in the studio, doing what we had to do because our work was so important. And to even be a small part of that, I am forever thankful. And I know the future is bright with WSRU-TV and the Rocket with these people in charge. To the other half of my student media dream team, Aaron Mary, I love you so incredibly much. Thank you for believing in me always and for always encouraging me to keep going. Even when the odds were against us, we did it. To Slippery Yacht's communication department, thank you for your support in me, even as just a communication minor. You have made my experience at SRU so worthwhile, and I'm so glad to call the communication department one of my homes at Slippery Yacht forever. Thank you to my family who has constantly supported me even when times were difficult. I love you all, and thank you for sharing all of mine and Aaron's work for the world to see. And of course, I have my closest friends at SRU to thank for all of your support. I could not have done this without you. And that all being said, to a resilient Slippery Rock University community, signing off for one final time from WSRU-TV News, I'm Hannah Shumsky.